Hi everyone, Pierre here, and today I'll be doing the class guide on the Trollspellsmith class. And the reason I'm doing a class guide on this particular class is because I feel like it's pretty much underrated, and it almost has the capabilities of a tier 2 class, in my opinion. So first, let's go to the rep vendor, where you get the class, which is at /join blood tusk, and you come up to this old troll dude. I don't know how to pronounce his name, and you just buy the class for 50,000 gold once you have your rep all ranked up. And let's get on to the enhancements. Once you're at the museum, you go to Valencia, artifact quest, doesn't really matter, and you go to the Awe enchantment shop and go to the Wizard of Awe. And the enhancement I would recommend for this class is Spiral Carve, since you get a bunch of extra crits and you do 2 times your damage for 10 seconds. And I'll recommend Full Wizard, since all your skills and stats are all wizard based, so you really want to pour in all your stats onto wizard. So let's get on to the main skills then. Alright, for our first skill, we're going to talk about the energy arc, which basically slows down their HP for about 5% for 10 seconds, and it can stack up to 4 times, as shown. And it also hits a pretty high amount. Kinda need your other skills, but yeah, it does the job well. On to the next skill, we have Frost Flame, which can also either slow your enemies for 10 seconds or stun them, and the slow effect only can stack up to 4 times, and it's a single target skill. And as such, it can hit pretty high crit, I would like to say. Onto our fourth skill, we have Energy Drain, which basically reduces your HP for more mana. But in most cases, you should not need this since you're critting most of the time. So if you do use this, beware, since you do slow down your attack and it lowers your damage as well. So as for your rank 4 passives, you have Empower, which increases your magic damage by 10%, and Shift Fate, which increases your crit chance by 10%. So added with the Spiral Carve, you'll be critting about 20% extra with double damage. And for your fifth skill, which is gonna be your most used skill, is called Weakness Sigil. And this skill can stack up to 5 times, and once it is in effect, you have an increased effectiveness of all of the other skills, which means that all of these skills are all buffed up. And it can also improve your crit by 5% and damage resistance by 7% with each stack, and it lasts up to 15 seconds, so there's a pretty large timer. And once you start stacking up your fifth skill here, it can take most hard mobs like these Forgotten Souls, which it's pretty hard, I would like to say. And I would like to say it's pretty different from most classes where you don't attack them right away. And once you get that stack up, you can start dishing out some damage. And right there you saw a 6k crit to all of them, which is pretty high, I would like to say. And if you have an unlucky weapon, you can hit up to I would like to say 8k and 10k, depending on how unstable it is. So yeah, it's taking these Forgotten Souls, no problem at all. And these guys hit pretty hard. So yeah, this shows how tough Trollspellsmith is. So yeah, overall, the Trollspellsmith has no particular combo. So the combo for this class is really no particular order, I would like to say, but you always want to have your 5th skill stacked up first before you engage any big fight, whether it be a boss or a farming where the mob hits kinda hard. But if not, you can just go jump in it, but make sure your sigils are all stacked up at all times. And you can basically spam these 2 skills. You might want to slow them down first and then possibly have a chance to stun them. But that's just me, but yeah, other than that, you can just feel free to spam it. It's pretty easy to use and beginner friendly as well, with no convoluted juggling at all. Overall, I would rate this class a 8 out of 10. And the reason it's not like a 10 out of 10 in my book is because it is missing some core stuff like more heals. This skill is not an AoE, so that kind of sucks as well for a farming class, but it can help here and there. But overall, for a farming class, you want all your skills AoE. And the 4th skill is often neglected and only used as an emergency backup to either heal yourself up again or anything like that. But other than that, this class is a really good class for beginners, I would like to say. And although it's a bit tough to farm when I was farming it, but it's a pretty good class in my book. And if you want me to do any more class guides of this kind of nature, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.